Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Soyinka calls for sacking of National Mosque Imam over comment on Muslims' red lines. Soyinka calls for sacking of National Mosque Imam over comment on Muslims' red lines. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Wole Soyinka, Nobel laureate, says Ibrahim Makari, Imam of the National Mosque, should be sacked from his position over his comments on the red lines of Islam. On May 12, Deborah, a female student of Shehu Shagari College of Education, Sokoto State, was killed by a mob over alleged blasphemy. Amid this development, Makari, through his Twitter handle, insinuated that Deborah deserved a death. He tweeted, "It should be known to everyone that we, the Muslims, have some red lines beyond which must not be crossed. The dignity of the Prophet, PBUH, is at the forefront of the red lines. If our grievances are not properly addressed, then you should not be criticized for addressing them ourselves," said a statement posted on the Imam's Twitter account. Speaking on Saturday, during the launch of the late Ibrahim Atairu's biography in Abuja, Soyinka accused Makari of directing his followers to take laws into their own hands. He called for an end to such acts in the name of religion and demanded that the Islamic cleric be removed from office. To anyone who cares to listen, Makari has implicitly directed his followers to take the law into their own hands in the name of religion and in a nation beset on all sides by walls of ultra-nationalism and religious fanaticism, Soyinka said. That is the message of a supposedly holy man to youth. To us, his message to a nation embroiled in a madness of multiple insurgencies. The young woman, Deborah, he declared deserved a death. This mullah, allegedly a man of learning, since his name is professionally captioned, says that there is a line, a red line that none of us must cross, no matter who we are, what we think, profess, or value. So there we are, arbitrary lines crisscrossing, drawn by individuals and constituencies of beliefs and non-beliefs of power and aspirants of power. Nowhere do the belligerents profess the common constitutional line and the boundaries of legitimate conduct that supposedly define the imperatives of cohabitation and respect for a human commonality known as life. It is time for whole group interests to draw their lines, to decide where they intersect with others, where they run parallel, and where they diverge and all snarl into a chaotic maze. If Professor Grand Imam Makari can draw a line in blood, the rest of the community of equal rights must proceed to draw their own, but they will do so in less primitive, bloodthirsty mode, in full respect of human dignity. That apostate of the creed of humanity, Professor Makari, must be removed from office. It is no longer sufficient for all to declaim that Islam is this and that the Sharia is those and those, that Prophet Muhammad said this or that example and made this or that humanistic pronouncement. He added that Nigerians should desist from extending their religious predispositions beyond constitutional legitimacy. In response, Aisha al-Rufai, the wife of Nasir el-Rufai, Kaduna governor, said the people behind the death of Deborah do not have the backing of Islam. She described the people who killed in the name of religion as crazy people who use religion as the reason to back their crazy actions. Permit me to say that these people are people we should talk about, just like another person who robs and kills the other person. Just like a pervert Muslim who rapes a 30-month-old baby, just like a crazy Christian who rapes a 6-year-old girl, she said. These people are not doing this with the backing of any religion. Whatever reason they might give their choice is to use their religion. They are not for Prophet Muhammad. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.